Hello, everyone. Welcome to Talking Sports. My name is Larry. I'm joined today by my nephew.
George, hello.
And today we'll be talking about the NHL trade deadline. We'll also be discussing Matt Ryan to the Colts. Scottie Barnes, will he be a top 10 player in the NBA in 5 years? And what are our expectations of the Toronto Blue Jays this upcoming season? Okay, so let's start it off. What'd you make of the deadline this year?
Pretty good. Yeah, I liked it a lot. A lot of people went. Quad Drew, one of those.
Who were your winners this year? Who would you say was
Definitely Toronto and the Panthers.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about the Panthers. So
Maybe the Carolina Hurricanes. They got Max Domi.
Saw that right at the end there. Kind of like that one. I haven't been following the NHL as much, but I seen my team, the Bruins, picked up a defenseman from Ottawa, 6'5". So
also picked up. Also signed Dick DeBrusk's 2-year.
Yeah, and he still wants to be traded though.
Yeah.
So that's all right. So let's go over some. First, let's go start with the Hurricanes. Make a late splash with Domi.
Yep, that was a good one.
Well, what do you like about the Hurricanes picking up Domi? What does he bring to them that helps them potentially win a cup?
Offense for sure, because they need a bit of that. They're a defensive team, but they're going to need some offense if they want to go deep in the playoffs.
And how's he doing this year, Domi?
He's doing good. Started off the season slow, but
more of a playmaker, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he would be more of a goal scorer, but seems to be a playmaker. Yeah. And what about that Rickard Rakell to Pittsburgh? Did I say his name right?
Yeah. It's a good trade, but I don't know if Pittsburgh's really in a position. Are they in the playoff spot right now?
I think they are.
It would be a good trade if they get them and they're good playoff spot right now.
Yeah. What's going on now? Was one here. Oilers. That Derek Brassard trade.
Ooh, I don't really like that one. I think he's kind of old.
Well, they gave up a 4th rounder, so
probably some depth though going into the playoffs.
Yeah, they need it.
They only have 2 good players or 3 good players on their team. Looking for more though. Also, a good trade was Colorado picking up Terry Lehkonen.
Okay, tell me about that one.
He's a good offensive guy. He's very consistent. So I feel like they need consistency if they want to go far in the playoffs as well.
Yeah. Was there anybody that you thought was going to get moved that didn't?
Yeah, Jacob Chikrin from Arizona.
Okay.
Or John Klingberg.
Wait, the name I heard a lot was Marc-Andre Fleury. Months he was going to get traded, and he ended up getting traded to Minnesota, right? That one was
second-round pick.
Yeah. I'm not high on Fleury. What is he, 37 years old? I mean, he's Stanley Cup champion. He brings them experience and stuff, but it is a what have you done for me lately league. And he pretty much fell on his face in Chicago.
No defense there.
Oh. And also, the guy from Winnipeg, Andrew.
Up.
Yeah, I like him. I liked him a few years ago. I don't know how he's.
Did he go to the
Sorry.
Rangers? He went to.
Yeah. They gave up a conditional second round pick in 2022. A conditional second round pick, it doesn't say when, a 5th round pick in 23, and forward Morgan Barron. So they gave up quite a bit, while also going the Rangers' way as a 6th round pick in 2023.
But yeah, that's a pretty good trade I found. He has some size.
Jacob DeBrusk one. Let's not leave that one. I was. If you were Boston, would you trade him, even though he wants to be traded? You just you don't have to trade him.
I would try to get like maybe someone like who's on the chopping block. I would try to get someone like a defense because they kind of need defense for their team right now.
Yeah.
Like Jacob Chicken or John Klingberg, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at the standings. Pittsburgh is they're 3rd in the Metropolitan with 85 points, only 3 points behind Carolina. So
they're not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Also, a pretty good trade was Mark Giordano, Colin Blackwell to the Leafs for a 2022 second round pick and a 2023 second round pick.
Okay, you got it pulled up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was also a good trade for the Leafs. They need defense.
Yeah.
Plus, a guy like him, which is a veteran on their team, has playoff experience.
Mm-hmm.
So.
The
one that I really don't like though was I mean, for my team, Chicago Blackhawks is pretty good, but for the Lightning, not that good. It was for Brandon Hagel for Taylor Rad and 2023 first round pick, 2024 first round pick, and another forward.
I saw that. That was the other day. He's got over 20 goals, right?
Yeah.
Why would you give up on him?
I don't know.
You don't like that trade.
He's young. I liked him on the team.
What was the reasoning behind that?
I don't know. Probably because they need some defense.
Draft it.
Yeah. Oh, also, big splash for the Leafs too. Early on in the trade deadline was the Leafs getting Ryan Dzingel and Ilya, and only giving up. Oh. That's a good one.
And what do you think of the Bruins getting Lindholm?
That was a good trade. They they did give up a lot. They gave up a second round, and another second round.
Yeah, first 2 seconds.
And 2 defense.
Prospect, yeah. And John Moore. So.
They're getting better defensemen than the 2 that they gave.
And we signed Lindholm to 8 years. I don't like these 8-year, these long contracts. I'm not. I mean, it's good for the players. Gives them they're stable.
Yeah.
But for the team,
because they didn't want to resign him, the Ducks.
The Ducks didn't want to resign him.
No,
or he didn't want to be re-signed by the Ducks.
No, they didn't want to resign him. He wanted too much money.
I think it was 6.5.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, Coach Rue to the.
Yeah. And
give up a hefty return. Young, good prospect, Owen Tippett, and 2024 first round pick and 2023 third round pick.
Did he have a no trade clause?
No.
The Bruins
waived it.
Bruins offer for Claude Giroux was stronger than what they did receive.
I don't think he wanted to go to the Bruins. I think he wanted a better contender. So.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. You never know in the playoffs. So, you remember when Jerome McGinley wanted out of Calgary, and he had a choice between Boston and Pittsburgh, and he stuffed his nose to Boston.
Yeah, and then right?
The Bruins won the cup that year.
Yeah.
So maybe Karma will come back and bite Claude Giroux, and we'll get him the next year, but we won't win the cup. Kind of what happened with Ginla. All right, so let's move on a little bit in here, and since this is our first, and we'll have many more, we're getting used to this. What are what's your take on Matt Ryan? Matt Ryan going and replacing Carson Wentz.
Okay,
do you think
yeah.
it's an upgrade? Do you think it's a neutral move, or do you think it's a backwards move for the Colts?
I think it's an because Carson Wentz, someone that's always hurt. Not. I mean, he was good, but fell off a little bit because he got traded. And I think it was a good move by the Colts to pick up someone like Matt Ryan because maybe Julio Jones can go there. Maybe a receiver can go there. Someone like that.
I'm a fan of Carson Wentz. I thought he played really well last year. He had over 20 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Matt Ryan had 12 INTs last year. I am thinking of this as either it's a neutral move or a backwards move. I wouldn't have given up on Carson Wentz. Thought he played pretty well. Who is he throwing the ball to in Indianapolis?
Michael Pittman, T.Y. Hilton.
Running back, right?
Yeah.
Who's his wideouts? Who's he throwing to? Who's protecting him?
Michael Pittman and T.Y. Hilton. That's who he's throwing to.
T.Y. Hilton did not have. He played 10 games last year. Like, I'll pull it up right now. And check this out. So we go to the Colts, 9-8 last year. Not that bad. Like Carson Wentz played 17 games, started 17 games, 27 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. The one stat that pops up to me, which is concerning, is he threw for an average of 209 per game, which is not good in the NFL nowadays. You should be at least 250, 275. It's a throwing league. But when you go down to the receivers and you're looking at Michael Pittman, Pittman's a wide receiver, 88 catches for 1,082, 6 touchdowns. And after that, it was Jonathan Taylor, running back, 40 catches. Hines, running back, 40 catches. Zach Pascal had 38 catches as a wide receiver. Their tight end is Mo Cox, 24 receptions. So really, it's not a fan of that. And Carson Wentz took 32 sacks last year.
It's not that
bad. Not bad. I thought, like, George, 27 touchdowns to 7 interceptions is not bad. Now we'll go and take a look at Matt Ryan.
Well, yeah, nobody's throwing the ball because you didn't have Julio Jones anymore. Calvin Ridley was out most of the season with injuries. Plus, he just got suspended.
Oh, that's the guy who was betting on sports, eh?
Yep.
Yeah. Matt Ryan had 20 touchdowns to 12 interceptions. Now he threw for over 3,900 yards for an average of 233 a game. Not bad. He took 40 sacks.
Well, what's it called when Brady retired? When Brady retired for that, since Matt Ryan led the league in passing yards. So I feel like that's a good stat.
Say that again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he led the league in passing yards when Brady retired for a little bit.
Nobody played.
No, I know, but when Brady retired, he led the whole league in passing yards.
of all QBs since Brady. Okay, he was the most active
Yeah,
Hurts. And Ryan had Kyle Pitts, an amazing tight end.
that's true.
You go,
They also
go
had
ahead.
Marcus.
Russell
His-
Gage. Russell Gage pulled in 66 catches. Cordell Peterson, running back, 52.
Yeah.
Mike Davis, 44. So yeah, Calvin Ridley, he only played 5, started 5, 31 receptions. Not bad.
What's the but what's his name? Their the tight end. What's his name? The tight end again for them.
Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, Kyle. He only had one he only had one touchdown, and that wasn't even in the country. It was in London.
Oh, but he's going to get a lot of touchdowns.
Maybe.
So now, who would you have gone with? Because Baker Mayfield was requested to go to the Colts.
Yeah.
I would have went with Baker. Are you a Baker fan, or you think he's overrated?
I'd rather take Baker over Ryan.
Yeah. And where does Baker end up now?
Somewhere like Carolina, maybe.
Carolina needs a quarterback. Seattle needs a quarterback.
Yeah.
You know who else needs a quarterback?
Who?
Pittsburgh. But I don't
No,
think they're not going to trade him to Pittsburgh.
They got Mitchell Trubisky.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like he should.
We'll see. I don't know about that one. And
But-
I was also thinking about my team, the Dolphins. Who would you take? Would you stick with Tua, or would you go with
No.
Baker?
I would trade him.
He doesn't have an arm, man. He does not have an arm, but he's accurate.
Yeah, I'd get a hard.
Arm, I mean, he's not, no power to it, but he's accurate. He had some really good games, and then he's had some really bad mistakes. But
I feel like
we'll see.
with the guy with the deep ball and a hard worker, Jalen Waddle and Devontae Parker. Plus, you guys got a good defense, so.
Yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be an interesting.
On the Washington side, they won the trade for sure. They got an upgrade of quarterback. Because they were playing with Taylor Heineke, someone that was never in the league before.
Yeah.
Practice squad guy. So.
Excuse me. Well, it's going to be an interesting season, that's for sure. It's going to be there's still a lot of puzzles to be done. Seattle.
West is stacked.
Sorry?
The AFC West is stacked, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh. We'll see. All right. So let's move on a little bit. And I want to talk some Scottie Barnes. Now we're talking more of my subject. I could talk basketball.
Yeah. You do you.
Scottie Barnes is a very special player. He is unreal.
One of the, I would say top
in 5 years. 5 years. I'll pull this up right now. Okay. So let's pull it up right now. Who would you say is top 10 NBA players right now?
Right now?
What? 1 second.
Top 5, but I don't know about top 10. But like in 5 years, I feel like in 3 years it could be a top 10, top 15.
I think so too. That you stole right out of exactly what I was thinking. That's how special this kid is. Top 10 players right now. You have James Harden. I don't think he's a top 10 player.
Mm-hmm.
Not right now. Paul George. I don't think so. Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Joel Embiid.
Yeah. He's doing good this year.
Here we go. Right now. Joel Embiid, number 1, Kevin Durant, number 2, Giannis 3, LeBron 4. I'm not a huge fan of LeBron.
He's struggling.
Man, is he good?
I feel like he's struggling.
His team is struggling.
Yeah.
He's also 37 years old. Steph Curry 5, James
Steph
Harden 6, Jokic, John Morant.
John Morant is having a good season this year.
Luka.
He dropped 50 against the Pacers, I think.
Yeah. So, but Scotty Barnes, I was looking at something. He's averaging 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists, 3.4 assists as a rookie.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Check this out. Since the 1999-2000 season, there's only been 3 rookies to average 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Those 3 rookies are Blake Griffin, Ben Simmons, and Luka Doncic. And now you have Scottie Barnes. Scottie Barnes might not be the best player on the Raptors right now. I think that is still Pascal Siakam, but he is the most important player on that team. I also agree with you. In 3 years, he'll be a top 10 player. He is a franchise player. I'm trying to figure out who he compares to. You hear a lot of Scottie Pippen. I think
I feel like Karl Malone, kind of.
Karl Malone was a big power forward.
I feel like Karl Malone, but like he has the shooting aspect of Reggie Miller. Kind of.
No, he's not shooting well that yet. He still needs to develop. He's starting to shoot the 3 ball a little bit more. He's shooting the 3 ball a little bit better. He's got guard skills with a forward's body, which is just here's one. Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
He's but a better defender. Like Scotty Barnes will in the same game will guard the point guard and can guard the center.
Yeah.
I'm liking it a lot. And I think he's just so much fun to watch. 31 points, 17 rebounds against the Lakers. All you're hearing is praising, like LeBron. It started with Kevin Durant praising him, saying how special this kid is. LeBron James, after that game, said he's super special. He noticed it when he was in grade 7.
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
Yep. And Ty Lue, the coach of the Clippers, was raving about how special this guy is. And he's going to be just absolutely an amazing player, and it's so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
So.
And I feel like he's a top 3 rookie besides Cade Cunningham and Evan Mobley.
See, he might not. I don't think he's going to win Rookie of the Year. I think he should win Rookie of the Year. But I think that will go to Evan Mobley. But in 5 years, 3 years, when you do the redraft, and where do you think these guys should have gone? Scottie Barnes was picked 4th. I think he'll be 1 or 2. I really think Mobley will be
2 and 3.
Sorry?
2 and 2 and 3. Like
1 was Mobley. No, 1 was Cade Cunningham. 2 was Jalen Green. 3 was Mobley, and 4 was Scottie Barnes. 5 was Jalen Green is not. I was watching his last game, and he may develop into something, but he's not. It was a bad pick. Right now, it's not looking good. You ever see that kid from Oklahoma City play? Josh Giddey? Oof.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he reminds me of Ricky Rubio.
He can shoot the ball.
Yeah, he's needs to develop a better shot, but man, that guy is creative, really good. So yeah, it's going to be a great draft class. We're going to look back on this draft class. It's stacked.
The LaMelo draft class was good as well.
Sorry?
The LaMelo draft class was good as well.
Yeah. It's been an exciting season.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on. It's spring is in the air, and what that means.
Baseball.
Are you playing this year?
Nope.
All right, so sorry?
Playing lacrosse.
All right. How are you feeling about the Blue Jays this year? What's your
Definitely give their off season 9 out of 8, 9 out of 10.
Yeah, they had a really good off season. I wasn't I'm torn between the letting Robbie Ray go and signing Kevin Guzman.
Yeah.
I think I would have kept Ray. It was an extra $5 million, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah,
Blue Jays are the team in the league. So.
I'm sorry.
Plus, the Blue Jays were the richest team in the league.
Or are they the richest team in the league?
I think they are, aren't they?
Well, yes and no. I would say because they're owned by the Rogers, so they got tons and tons of money. They just don't always spend it.
But I feel like if you want to keep your most important pitcher that just want to Cy Young on your team, you gotta pay him.
Yeah, but check their projected lineup. Leading off is George Springer,
Bobo Shett,
Vladdy, Teoscar Hernandez. Then at 5 is Gurriel. I love Gurriel, and he hasn't even scratched the surface, I don't think.
No.
Matt Chapman, Randall Grichuk, Kelvin Biggio needs to really. He needs to show something this year. This could be his last year with the Blue Jays. They have been looking to upgrade the second base position, and Danny Jansen is 9th. And I like Danny Jansen as well, but I think this is a big year for Kelvin. It needs to be a big year for Kelvin Biggio. He needs to. He's got power. He needs to start making more contact, striking out a little bit less. He hit 230 last year. He had 15 homers, which is great. The 15 homers is good, but man, when you have a lineup like that, you around you, I like to see the batting average go from a 230 to 260, 270.
The only thing I would do is probably put our catcher Kirk in the lineup for hitting. Yeah. He can blast home.
Yeah, that's the thing. We got everything. Who do you pitch to? Springer, Bichette, Guerrero, Hernandez, Gurriel, Chapman.
The only pitchers I see pitching games to are people like Max Scherzer, Trevor Bauer, maybe even Kershaw. That's the only people that can really handle that lineup, to be honest. Robbie Ray.
Lefties are going to get eaten up by because we're so right-handed heavy. That's what's scary. But and our pitching, I like our pitching. I do. I think 1 through 4.
I don't know about
4. We're good. Who?
Kevin Gausman.
He worries me because when he played in the AL East where Baltimore, he did not play very well. He was giving up the long ball a lot and hitting around a lot. Goes out to San Francisco, pitcher-friendly park, does really well there, and then resign him. Just like Who was that knuckleballer from the Mets? R.A. Dickey.
Yeah.
He plays for the Mets, Pitcher Park. Does really well. Went to Cy Young. Blue Jays signed him. Or no, retrade for him. We gave up a lot of shit for him too. Wish we could have that trade back. We gave up Nolan Syndergaard for him.
Yeah.
So I'm worried about him. Rue, he's established. He's great. Alex Mahone, he's really been pitching really well. As a young guy like that, it's amazing. This UC Kirkich or whatever from Seattle, I just know a little bit about him. Left-hander. He had 9 Ks through 9 innings, or 9 point some odd Ks per inning, per 9.
You know, I feel like we were in the running for Freeman, but like once we got Chapman, we instantly.
Yeah, we were linked to him a lot.
Freeman can play third base and first base.
You know the guy I really was hoping we would get? Chris Bryant.
True, yeah.
Chris Bryant was
or even like Trevor Story, because we kind of need a second baseman.
Did you see the I know we checked in on the Cleveland Indians to see if Jose Ramirez would play second base. Now that I would do in a heartbeat. Like, sorry,
I think.
But who would you give up? Like, for sure, you're giving up something there. You're giving up top prospects, and you may be giving up. Well, Calvin has to go for sure if you get Ramirez.
I thought
maybe even Gurriel.
I thought he was a free agent.
No, he's still under contract. Yeah.
But yeah, I think the Blue Jays are going to play really well this year.
Do you expect them to win the division?
I expect them to come in second or first. That Red Sox team is kind of scaring me, even though they gave up Kyle Schwarber, but they got Trevor Story in return.
What they have to do, if they fit, I'm expecting playoffs.
Yes,
for sure. Wild card. I'm expecting wild card.
The playoffs. If Washington would have won that game, we would have been in the playoffs. But they lost.
91 wins last year. So, but it's gonna be so hard to beat that. We had everything went right.
Yeah.
Like Robbie Ray was amazing. Marcus Semien was just out of this world, and
I wish we could have signed him too.
Now we're hoping to do the same with Guzman and Chapman. So we'll see. I think Guerrero is going to take another big step forward. Boucher will take a big. Having Springer there all year. If we would have had him all last year, we definitely would have won 100 games.
Who signed Carlos Correa's again?
Oh, the Twins.
The Twins? Did they even have a good lineup with them or no?
I'm sorry?
Did the Twins have a good lineup?
Yeah.
What's it called? The Dodgers are really stacked this year, especially they got Freeman.
They're stacked every year.
Yeah, because they have. I wouldn't be. Was Trevor Bauer is still under contract, right? Even though he's on administrative leave still.
Yeah.
Because I know his charges got dropped.
Yeah, sure, you should be. Yeah. Excuse me. They have Baron Boxen leading off. Guerrero, Polanco, Sano, Max Kepler. Oh, they got Gary Sanchez too, eh? From the.
Oh yeah, that's true. They did.
Josh Donaldson.
That's gonna be not good to play against him.
Which one?
Donaldson. Watch play for the rival team, even though he's on our team in 2015.
Yeah, it's all right. We've already played against him before. But we're gonna see. What are you thinking of? All right. Are you ready to give out some projections on who's going to be in the World Series? Or you want to do that for next video and do a little bit of study and
We can do it now.
you want to do it now?
Yeah. Okay. So
Who's all right. We'll do how about this? We'll do soft projections. So we'll say who we think is going to meet in the World Series and who's going to win. And in our next video, we'll come back with an MLB video on who we think will be MVP, Cy Young, and if we have to change our World Series projections.
okay. So
right. Who do you got coming? Who's going to represent the National League? Who do you think is the team to beat in the National League and will be in the World Series?
definitely the Dodgers.
Dodgers.
Or maybe just maybe the Reds.
What?
Yeah.
The Reds.
Last year they played a good game against the Dodgers. They lost by 2. But yeah. They have good pitching. They just don't have depth in hitting. But they do have very good pitching.
I'm going with the team that I think that it's Cincinnati Reds to win the World Series is plus 4,000. They're a big dog. Dodgers is 500. That's who I like. But you want to know something? The team I like, who's going to win, represent the National League, is also a dark horse. But I like them.
I still like the Braves though. Going back, maybe.
I like Philly. I have a funny feeling about Philly this year.
Plus
Plus 3,000 right now. So
right.
I like Philly representing the National League right now. Like I said, this is soft touch. We got to do our homework, and we'll come back with better analysis. And coming out of the American League, who would you?
So I know the Astros, definitely not them this year because they lost one of their key players in Carlos Correa. I could see the Red Sox, or maybe this 3 years the Blue Jays. But but the dark horse can probably be like the Rays or something.
Yeah, Rays are plus 12. I don't know if this is sentimental. I got 2 sentimentals already. Obviously, the Blue Jays, I think they're going to be, if that pitching holds up, man, it's like unstoppable. But
yep.
I'll go with the Jays. Right now, I'm going to go with the Jays.
Okay.
Dark horse, sentimental. Man, if I want Trout and Shohei, I'm going to go with Angels, man. Angels. If Shohei was unbelievable last year, and imagine if Trout comes back and if Shohei could build upon that, and he deserves it. Trout deserves it.
What's it called when they don't pitch him? Are they going to put him in universal DH?
Yeah, he'll be a DH. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit more analysis on the baseball.
Yeah, for sure.
So, anyways, here's one. We'll finish off on this topic. Keep this video a little short. Have you been following the NBA a lot?
No, not really. Just football and not really.
Okay, so if I asked you to pick an MVP right now so that's what so you got some homework to do. I want you to start looking at some highlights, looking at some game tape. And right now it's a three-man race, they're saying, between Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, and Giannis. But I also have No Curry. He's
What?
6th or 7th, and he's
He was
injured.
first though, like a month ago.
No, he wasn't. It's been those three, but the guy coming on strong is a guy I'm watching tonight, and he is on fire. He in the past month, he's been the best player in the league. And that's Luka
Luka?
Doncic. Luka has been
I like
unbelievable. This guy is unbelievable. I think he has an outside chance of winning MVP. But man, it's so hard to pick one right now. So I want you to
I'm gonna go Luka.
okay, but I want you to look into some basketball. We'll come back in a couple of days, do some research, look at the stats, look at everything, look at some highlights. And like I said, I'm gonna give you those 4 names:
Mhm.
Luka, Giannis, Jokic, and Embiid, and try to come up with who you got as MVP. All right, so that's our first video for today. First video ever. My name is Larry. That's my nephew George. We are talking sports, and first video ever. I thought it went by pretty good. It'll definitely get better. Roll in the comments. Try to keep it all positive, and we'll work on anything. If there's anything you guys think that you want us to talk about or discuss, this guy right here is a sponge. He knows a lot. So yeah, you have anything you would like to say?
Nope, just drop a like and subscribe.
Yeah. All right, man. So peace out,
See you.
George. Talk to you later.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.